Thank you very much for this opportunity. Anyway, you have heard many speakers, and after that very spectacular inauguration with such active participation of the Chief Minister. As said earlier, this program was started in 2012 when I organized this 99th session in Bhubaneswar with two objectives. One is to showcase the contributions of women scientists to the country. General feeling is that women are more suited for social sciences, etc. This still prevails in the minds of both men and women. But there are large number of women scientists who are working. And that photograph that came out in newspapers showing a group of women hugging each other after successful Mars mission was an eye-opener for everybody. They were so surprised to see, as Tessie Thomas described, very conventional women with jasmine, wearing jasmine and plate and traditional sari. They were the people behind Mars mission. So people were, oh, are these the ladies who look like housewives? Are these are the scientists who work for Mars mission? It was an eye-opener. So there need to, this Women's Science Congress also, I wanted it to be an eye-opener to showcase. You just heard the excellent talk Madam gave, such a valuable, so much of valuable information. So, and the second objective was how to employ science and technology. It's a very, very powerful tool, especially ICT is a very powerful tool. What are the limitations we have, like less mobility, not able to go to different places, or traveling, or staying long hours in the office, whatever obstacles are there, many of them can be solved using ICT. And also, see, 70% of our population reside in villages. And the tasks village women do, they are very different. 60 to 80%, in some cases, 90% of agriculture is done by women. This is well established. And the 10% is money matter. But deciding what variety I should buy, when I should sell, at what rate I should sell, these are the things men are doing. And the maintenance of the farm, etc., especially animal husbandry, it's all managed by women. Can we empower them through science and technology to do what they are doing in a much better way? Because they are the people doing, who are actually working. Agricultural universities organize a lot of conferences. And these conferences, you know, they have to go and stay there in the agriculture university. They have wonderful place to stay and rooms where the training is given. They educate them about various varieties and about the soil quality and everything. So they have to go there. And who goes there? It's men who go there. Because women cannot go and take the training, stay away from the house. She is required to work at home. No training is there for women, because it's impossible for them to participate. So, but can we empower them using science and technology, give them better tools, teach them, provide them the required information in the place where they reside? So this is the other objective with which this program was started. But I'm very happy, when I started, also people were very skeptic. What is this Women's Science Congress and Men's Science Congress? But one thing we have to realize, you may attend so many sessions. You just count the number of women who give public lectures. You just count the number of women who are invited to give plenary talks. You count the number of women who are elected as sectional presidents. So far there have been only 4 general presidents in Science Congress in 104 years, and I was the 4th woman. There are only 4 women in 104 years. So this disparity is there. Many people can say, oh, they have all opportunities and we should not discriminate. We will say that. It sounds good and nice. I also want to talk like that. But the reality is different. So I thought, let me create a forum where so many women who got an opportunity to tell about this, they might have got or might not have gotten this opportunity. We are creating opportunities. And more than anything, The senior scientists who have come here, I'm very glad Vandana was discussing. See, they had genuine questions. It's an opportunity for us to network with each other. The eminent scientists can network with young girls who are here. You please take this opportunity to take their email ID, know what they're doing, and get information from them. And as women, we are obliged to help other women, younger women or students, to tell them, oh, no, this technique will not work, this is outdated, if you are having this problem, this is the way you can solve. Savitri will have 1,000 solutions for any problem you have in biochemistry. So we need to, now you know who she is and where she is. This is an opportunity for you to identify women who are working in these areas, and an opportunity for them to exchange what they know, the knowledge they have, and train them. We have to train each other. How much can we ask the government do something, give us reservation, and I didn't do well because when I go and sit for interviews, women will say, I could only do this much because I have to take care of my in-laws. That's not an excuse. You can't be less than somebody just because you are a woman. You are expected to be as good or better. So we have to, that we can achieve only by interacting with each other, learning from each other. So I hope that this forum will create this kind of culture where you can imbibe knowledge from each other. If you know more than what the other girl knows, please teach them. And if somebody else knows more than what you know, then please learn from them. So this is a forum. Actually, this is the concept of Science Congress itself, and I hope this is much more important for women scientists. So I thank her for giving me this opportunity. I'm basically a neurobiologist. I was very much interested in biology, the mechanisms that regulate behavior. So I have worked on vibration receptors, how they help catching prey, for example, in spiders. So the complicated calculations they make. See, in nature, things are very different. If the spider is not efficient, it has to go hungry. And the prey is also not very dumb. The prey has all its mechanisms to escape from the predator, and this predator has to be so much more efficient to be able to get its food. Otherwise, it does not survive. So this is the rule of law in nature. So the way it assimilates vibratory information, which originates from the prey, and it has several legs, 8 legs, and it's by analyzing the differential of the input it gets in each leg, it knows the direction. If the vibrations are very high from the right corner and lower in the left, and less here, it will calculate, and then this should be the direction in which the prey is lying, and then it moves, and just one hop it catches. So in order to work like this, what kind of mechanism must be operating in the body? What are the properties of the sensory systems? These are the things which I started with, and later on I worked on human brain also, the neurological diseases in human beings like schizophrenia and Alzheimer's. Currently I am engaged with research on stem cells, utilizing stem cells for treating neurological disorders. As you all know, there is no cure for any neurological disorder. It's only preventing, suppressing the symptoms. And this cannot be suppressed permanently, because there is always a regulatory mechanism which realizes if such and such a transmitter is less, then the receptors become more sensitive. With the less transmitter, it does the same work. You reduce the transmitter level further, then it becomes more sensitive. Then you have to keep on increasing the dose. Then there are side effects, then there is suicidal tendency and so on. There is absolutely no cure for any neurological disorder so far, because brain is such a complicated thing. That's what attracted me to take up that area for research also. For epilepsy, what they do, those neurons which are uncontrollable, which are discharging without any input, they do surgery, stereotactic surgery, remove those cells. This is what we are doing currently, but now we have new hope with stem cells. And now we don't have to go to embryos for getting stem cells. We have some mesenchymal stem cells from umbilical cord, etc., which is ethical. And then we are able to replace neurons with healthy stem cells, which will assume the functions of the neurons. So, we are working in these lines. Our experiments on spinal cord injury in animals are 100% successful. We are now targeting Parkinson's and such other diseases. This is my current research work. So, hopefully sometime in future I will talk more about it. Thank you very much. Thank you, madam.